What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss dog K-Poke through the door. Here to talk this box. So, your boy up early. I had a late night, you know what I'm saying? But, gonna go train. I'm a little late to this. I've seen the video, you know, like I said, but I've been training. You know, I ain't really been posting a lot of content. Just training for my fight every second. But, Blair cobbs, man. Blair cobb's 147 pounder. I think it's 15-0-1. Has some things to say about Errol Spence. We're gonna talk about it. So Blair cobb basically called Errol Spence an alcoholic. Basically said that Errol Spence is battling some demons outside the ring, and that he also said that he looked at Errol Spence's eyes and he see that Errol Spence is not the same fighter anymore. And you know, he's just basically fighting to get paid at this point. He didn't necessarily say that, but I know what he was saying. He basically said that Errol Spence is he fighting now just to keep getting these paydays. He don't have the desire in the fight game to be the best no more. He's basically done. And also he said that Errol Spence is afraid of Terrence Crawford. Okay. So we gonna talk about it. Now, as y'all know, Blair cobbs, man, like, he a light-skinned black dude. I don't know where he's from. We gonna keep it 1,000. That boy a weirdo, bro. This nigga wearing some HBK Shawn Michael earrings with, you know, bands in his head and, you know, Jerry curl juice flowing. This boy tweaking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. He need to go back and get his black card, because I don't know where it's at. You know what I mean? And it ain't, and I'm not saying that because he insulting Errol Spence. I'm saying that because of how he dressing. He weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? This boy look like Shawn Michaels. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to be Shawn Michaels with some curly hair. I don't know what's going on with her. But the fact of the matter is this, okay? We're going to address the whole Errol Spence that's not, as an alcoholic. We need to erase that narrative, all right? We can't sit here and continue to judge somebody off a mistake. People make mistakes. I'm pretty sure if we shine a light on everybody's life, you're going to find something where it's like, damn, what the fuck? Like, nobody's perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. Errol Spence made a mistake that day. That's what it boils down to. He made a mistake. It almost cost him his life, but he learned from it. And this made him more hungry, you know, and more passionate about being the best and really respecting this boxing game. I think for a time in which we all do this, when we get to a certain point in life, we kind of take stuff for granted. And he may have was thinking that, and he's even said that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, I kind of took this for granted. So what he's done is to make sure he respect himself and respect his boxing game by giving his all to it. You know, giving his all to his family. And I got nothing but respect for a man like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna keep it 1,000. Dude is a great fighter. Still great fighter. You know what I mean? So you gotta tilt your hat to a fighter like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is, this ain't even because I'm a fan of Errol Spence. Negate the fact that I'm from Texas too. I'm from Houston. He from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? People from Texas, though, Houston and Dallas, like, we don't really rock like that unless it's an outsider against us. You know what I mean? Then it's Texas versus everybody. But Houston versus Dallas, we always got, like, little friendly, you know, battles and beefs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, man, Errol Spence is a great fighter. And what he went through, for him to take responsibility, a lot of men, you know, wouldn't take their responsibility. A lot of men would keep doing what they're doing. But Errol Spence acknowledged the problem that he had, or whatever he had, or whatever happened, accepted it, and moved on. And he's put it behind him, but he's still getting reminded. You got Terrence Crawford fans, and even Bomac and Bernie have said, oh, Errol Spence is an alcoholic, and blah, blah, blah. And all this other stuff. They didn't use that to try to diminish his character. And it's like, man, I don't know if Errol Spence still drink. I don't know. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? all I know is from what I'm seeing, I don't see that guy. I don't see that guy that, you know, was drunk. I don't see that. I see a hungry, more passionate, more focused guy who's got a third chance at life, who's really, well, second chance at life, third time in boxing, who's really dedicating himself to the sport and to boxing. You know, I mean to his family, excuse me. So like I say, man, at the end of the day, we got to put that behind him. You know what I mean? Blair Cobbs was trying to use that to diminish his character like that was going to work. First of all, nobody knows who Blair Cobbs is. Okay? And I'm going to make a video about him talking about Boots Ennis too. But nobody know who dude is. And I understand he trying to market himself. It's all a marketing tool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, market the right way. You know what I mean? You don't diminish another man's character. Like, I get it. Keep it boxing. A lot of these dudes, bro, they don't keep it boxing. Like, I get it. Blair Cobbs will say, hey, I'm a better fighter than Errol Spence. I'm faster, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But when you start coming after stuff from him out of the ring, that's a problem. You know what I mean? Something wrong with you. Like, why are you worried about what he doing outside the ring? You know what I mean? You keep it inside the ring. This man almost lost his life. His kids almost didn't have a father. You know what I'm saying? You sitting here coming at the cut. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I would have to go see Blair Cobbs. I ain't gonna lie too. For that, you know, cause I don't know how y'all get down. We do house visits on people. You talking, why you talking? We ain't gonna say nothing. We just show up where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would have did. Just popped up. Hey, you know what I mean? Check his temperature, see what he talking about. But like I said, you know, Errol Spence is a different type of, you know, he's a celebrity, you know, so he can't do that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I would have popped up at wherever he was at, wherever his gym at. If he in California with Freddie Roach, I would have popped up at that, but it was at it. I wouldn't say nothing, just would have popped up on cut. Hey, what's good? Hey, so, you know, what's going on? You know what I mean? What you were saying, you said, you know? So, like I say, man, at the end of the day, that stuff right there is crazy. Now, the comments about Errol Spence is afraid of Terrence Crawford, we don't need to talk about that. Like I said, look at Errol Spence, who he fighting. That's all I need to say. He fighting more dangerous fights. He fighting fights he not favored to win. So I don't want to hear that. And honestly, I'm gonna be truthful. I don't think no man is afraid of any man in that boxing ring. Any man who steps foot in that boxing ring is an assassin. You gotta have a lot of cojones to step in a boxing ring. Y'all don't understand, bro. It's different. To step in that boxing ring, it's different, bro. I don't think no fighter's afraid of anybody. What I do think is fighters look at, if I lose this fight, this is gonna make me look bad to my fans. This is gonna make me lose money. Because y'all don't understand, when some fighters, when they lose fights, if they get knocked out, they can't get these high paydays. Each fight you win, your money, your purse increases. You see what I'm saying? So if you got a fighter and he beating everybody, you know, he gonna keep getting them big high. Each time he fight, and the tougher the fight is, the more money he get. But if he taking losses, you know what I mean? He's not gonna get those career high paydays, those life changing paydays. He's not gonna get those. So that's what guys are looking at. I don't think a guy is afraid of anybody. I don't think no boxer is afraid of any boxer. That's my opinion. I don't believe that. I believe guys look at, I'm going to lose money. You see what I'm saying? They like, damn, I'm going to lose money. You know, I don't want to take that risk because I'm going to lose money. It's going to make me look bad. You know, his style is not a good style for me. Like, it ain't the fact that they're afraid. They just looking at how they're going to look to the fans. Because you got to understand, boxers, they got egos, man. They want to look invincible. A lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? You got two set of egos. You got two set of egos like, I can beat anybody, I'll fight anybody. And you got the egos like, I'm the best, but I want to fight a style that's favorable for me because I want to look invincible to my fans. You may have a group of fans that's passionate and that's willing to follow you. You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo fans. You want to continue to cater to those fans and look invincible. So you're going to keep fighting fights that are favorable for you. But you get a fighter like Errol Spence who like, I'll fight these tough fights. I don't care. Line them up, I'm going to knock them down. You know what I'm saying? So the whole comment about Errol Spence being afraid of Terrence Crawford is ridiculous to me. Like I said, I don't think no fighter's afraid. I don't think Terrence Crawford is afraid of Errol Spence. I don't think Errol Spence is afraid of Terrence Crawford. I think what it boils down to for fighters is they're looking at the paydays. They're looking at the money. It's all about money and perception. That's what it's about. I don't think no fighter is afraid to fight anybody. You got to think about a lot of these guys got a lot of amateur backgrounds. And a lot of people who done fought in amateur boxing know sometimes you don't even know who your opponent is. You don't know their style, nothing. You just go in there, you fighting. So you done did all this fighting in the amateurs, get to the pros, and now you scared? I don't believe that. I just don't. I don't believe in it. That's why when I hear people in the comments, I see people in the comment section talking about, oh, this person is scared. I know you've never fought before. I know you haven't. Because you can't sit there and tell me a boxer is afraid to fight another boxer. You can't tell me that. Why would he be afraid? Well, like I said, if you fight in the amateurs, you know. You know what I'm saying? For example, my fight, I don't know who I'm fighting. I don't know his style, nothing. I got to go in there and basically, on the fly, read what he doing and get it cracking. That's it. You feel me? Like, that's what it boils down to. I got to, on the fly, read what Cuz is doing and get it cracking. Today, I'm supposed to be sparring. I don't know who I'm sparring. I basically got to go in there and get it cracking. I like that because it keeps you thinking. You know what I mean? But like I said, at the end of the day, that's what you got to do. You know, that's just the nature of the beast. That's why I say I don't agree that, oh, this fighter's afraid of this fighter. I don't agree with that. But like I said, Blair Cobb is just trying to get recognized. That's what it boils down to. He trying to say anything and everything just to get recognized so he can get a market for himself. The problem is he's not marketable. This boy got a jerry curl with a hoop earring in his ear, with a band like he Bret the Hitman Hart, with some tight pants on and a vest, with no shirt on. Get out of here, man. Like I say, bro, I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? This boy tripping. Okay? He 15-0. But who is he fighting? What fighters is he fighting? What fighters is he fighting? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what tough fights is he fighting. He ain't fighting nobody. He looked pretty prospect-ish to me, if you ask me, because he ain't fighting nobody. Boots Ennis done more than him. Conor Ben done more than him. Nobody know who he is. He doing all this talking and all this saying this. Nobody know who he is. He ain't fought nobody. He talking about he done rode up on Boots and he done, man, I'm telling you. And I'm going to make a separate video about that. If Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford fought Blair Cobb, they'll destroy this man. This man's legacy, everything about him would be diminished. Everything. When I say everything, like Cat Williams' voice, everything, this boy will get destroyed. Diminished, destroyed. Dude man, let me break him down. Okay, I've seen I think one or two of his fights. I think one fight I see he got knocked down. Yeah, he has speed. He don't move his head though. He got that Ryan Garcia effect where they throw a lot of punches, but their head just sits still. You see what I'm saying? He don't know how to get his head offline and let his hands go. That's gonna be a problem, especially for like a fighter like Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. Errol Spence gonna jab him, jab the I'm telling you, Errol Spence gonna jab the hell out of him and break him down to the body. Boots gonna jab, step to the side, and throw a looping uppercut across his body, catch Cuz, and baptize him. Like, I'm telling you, his head, he do not what he trying to portray himself to be. He doing all this talking, he gonna get put in a casket, messing with Boots, Errol Spence, or Terrence Crawford. That's what it boils down to, man. Now, the comment he made about Canelo, that's the only comment I was like, all right, you know, cool. But even then, when you look at it, you like, what qualifies you to make that comment? We keeping it 1,000, because that's how it can be looked at. You could look at it and be like, hey, man, you ain't done nothing in the sport. So it look like you just hating on Canelo. You see what I'm saying? Instead of a fighter like Terrence Crawford coming out and saying something, or Teofimo or Loma Chicos, people who have done something in the sport, you know, people will listen and, you know, to that comment and be like, okay, you know, cool. But you ain't got a belt, you ain't fought a tough fight, you ain't nothing. So I don't want to hear nothing about no Blair Cobb. I don't even know why they even gave him that 15 seconds of fame, bro. You know? But like I say, it's all about marketing. He said all that stuff to market himself. He know what it really is with them fighters. He know Jambu's in this. I'm gonna make a separate video about that. That's gonna be a massacre. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all believe that what he said about Errol Spence is true? You know, do you think Errol Spence is afraid of Terrence Crawford? Do you think that Errol Spence is basically done and just fighting for paydays? Let me know. Boss gone.